may be, you know, outrageous, as this one is. They may be offensive, as this one is. But it is indeed our freedom of assembly and freedom of speech, and you may not like what they're saying, you may not like their message, but do you not have, as an American, a responsibility to support their right to do so? Now, you know, there was a funeral in the Tri-Cities just a number of months ago where a young man coming back from serving overseas, he was a member of the helicopter rescue group with the Air Force Special Services. They have a number of names, and I'm trying to think of the one. What their specialty is, and they're incredibly highly trained, is that they go in and they rescue people pretty much under fire. And this young man was from Johnson City. His funeral was held in Johnson City over at Grace Fellowship Church. And the Westboro folks announced that they were going to be there, you know, demonstrating outside the church. There was much hue and cry. I don't know if they even showed up. You know, their whole point is get their name out there as often as possible and be as outrageous as possible, as necessary to get their name out there. But in a community like Johnson City and the Tri-Cities, there were a lot of people who were eager to, willing to, and did indeed show up in an effort to block these protesters so that family and friends and mourners would not have to be exposed to their presence, the presence of the protesters from Westboro. That's one way it's handled, and it's handled that way whenever these folks show up around the country. And it was a non-issue, a non-incident in that case. Now, how comfortable are you that a state legislature feels that it is within its power, within its obligation, to pass a law, an 11th-hour law, to prohibit free expression? Now, I hope you don't believe that I am somehow supporting the Westboro folks' message or their techniques. I'm not. This could be any protest group that is offensive to, you know, those because of the circumstances, the timing, and so on and so forth. But where do you draw the line? You know, and should we, as a society, let our emotions guide our decisions? I'm talking about now the Arizona State Legislature, which is doing this based upon an outcry, clearly, of emotions. What do you think? 466-0098, 1-800-469-0098. It's the old, I disagree with what you've said, but I will, you know, support and protect and back to the death your ability to say it. What do you think? You know, that brings along also the rumblings now in the U.S. Congress. Some somebodies have announced that, I've got this here somewhere, that they are intending to introduce legislation to limit free speech insofar as it